Hey everyone, my name's Josie Derrick with the Mathematics Department here at Boise State. In our last problem of the month, we explored a problem that delved more into pure mathematics rather than applied mathematics. This required us to look for patterns, create a general argument, justify it, and do so in a way that we might convince others. So this month, I met with Li-An Chen to chat about her journey to becoming a mathematician and the advice she has for students. Li-An received her undergraduate and master's degrees in Taiwan. She then received her PhD at University of Delaware and is now working at Boise State as a mathematics lecturer.
Could you just tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming a mathematician?
I have a more unusual experience because I actually have engineering undergrad. So I always interested in math, but when I was in high school, I thought that math equals research or teaching career, and I didn't want it. And so I chose agriculture engineering, and I studied fluid mechanics because it sounds more useful. But then it turns out I thought I loved fluid mechanics, but it's always so difficult for me. And then in my last year of undergrad, I decided that this is not for me. I should quit. So I tried to switch to a different thing for graduate school. And when I was deciding my new path, I thought that, oh, it seems like people who are good in math are just studying everything else faster. That's my feeling. And so I figured since my first choice failed, so maybe I would go to math so that later on, if I so I can either stay in math or I can do something else in STEM, and will make it my path smoother.
What advice would you give to someone who is interested in pursuing math or interested in pursuing STEM?
I think when choosing a major, like first the world changes too fast, so things seems useful or popular now might be no longer the case when you graduate. So I feel like instead, you should first ask what you like, which is probably I would tell my younger self you should first ask what you like and do your best on what to choose for, and because because every major job has difficult part, and you can only go past it if you have the passion. And the second thing is, I think I still believe that math is fundamental behind everything in STEM. So being good in maths means you have better literacy and more freedom in exploring different area in STEM. So I feel like if you only know you want a STEM career, but you're not sure what specific area you want, then I think math is the best choice for you and for the flexibility. And also math doesn't lie. So every effort that you spend in math counts. So and it will accumulate and stay with you. So it will pay off even if you switch to other major later.
When you switched to focusing on math, what were some of like your favorite classes or things you were learning about?
I think the class I enjoy the most is coding theory. So coding theory actually does not need much background to begin with, but you just need to thinking. So I like that kind of math. It's more like solving puzzle. The at least the introduction part. Yeah. So I did pretty well in that class. That give me some confidence, I guess.
You're instructing 189 here. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about like what is Math 189 and what does someone learn in a class like that?
Yeah, good question. So in math one in this the title is discrete math, but the version in provided in Boise State, in my opinion, is more like the first half of the class are more like an introduction to uh, advanced math. So we're trying to learning the language that we'll be using in studying advanced math. So we're learning like logic and functions and prove how to prove things and that. And then the second half is uh, focused on what more people in discrete math think about discrete math, like combinatorics and graph theory.